I've just been into town and bought some books, and also I got loads of clothes, and also printed off my exhibition posters. Anyway, this is the book I'm currently reading, but I'm nearly finished. Perfume. And it's really good. I think I'm going to give this 4.5 stars. Is this like old guy in Paris and he can smell like really well and becomes like enthralled by the smell of virgins and wants to adopt their scent, and so he kills them, but he's not actually killed any virgins yet. But we're building up to it. But right now, like, he's lived in a cave, which has been really fun. That has been my favourite part of the book. He's like ran away because all the smells were too much for him. And he like hid in a cave for 7 years. And he's like all gross and weird, and I really, really like that. And from the bookshop, I got this copy of Gatsby, The Great Gatsby, and the Last Typhoon in one. But I didn't know that these copies were like a collection, because I have the Lolita one, which looks like this, but I didn't realise there was like multiple. So I thought I'm going to collect them all now. I've wanted to read this for ages but been too scared to, is Men Who Hate Women by Laura Bates. This one's about like incel culture, and I'm really scared to read it because it's going to be scary. And it's going to be a really brutal read, but it has to be okay. Then to soften the blow of that, hell yeah, I love Pretty Little Liars so much. Like, I literally love it so much, and I've always wanted to read it. And then they literally had the first 3 books in the charity shop, and the second 2 were like the original covers, and I wanted them so bad, but I was like, I'm just going to read the first one for now and then go back and get them, or if they're not there anymore, buy them, because I will read all of them happily. So that's all the books that I got. I'm gonna I don't know which one to read. Obviously I need to finish Perfume, but I really want to read Pretty Little Lies, because this is like the first page. Also, did Benjamin Franklin really say 3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead? Was that actually him that said that? Benjamin Franklin? Okay, next is the clothing haul section. The first one I got is this tank top that I'm wearing from Uniqlo. Well, it's a special. It's like, that's crazy. It's like a built-in bra tank top. And I was like, that's perfect. So I love wearing tank tops, but I hate wearing bras, but I need to wear a bra because she's a 30H girls, okay? It's not easy out here. It's not freaking easy. So I was a bit skeptical. I was like, this probably will not work. Probably won't work out, but it actually does work out. This is a medium as well, which I'm surprised at because it fits so nice. I'm like, wow. So I'm going to get these in every single colour. I also got this in a really nice, like, olive green. I got this in a large just to test the sizes. And this is a little bit too big, but it's kind of comfier. Okay, next from Motel Rocks I know that kind of feels naughty. I don't know why. Anyway, I got these like tiny little mini. These are just boxer shorts. Like, really, I could have actually just went to like the PE section in Marks and Spencer's, primary school PE. But I wanted to be like, jolly XCX, okay, sometimes let a girl live, let a girl dream. These are going to be part of my club and outfit for when me and Jill go to America. Boots, mini shorts, and a nice top. Yeah. And they fit nice, but they're small, they're tiny, they're teeny, teeny, tiny. It's also from Motel Rocks. Is this top. How the hell did that? That's really impressive. How did it do that? Anyway. It's so pretty. today's the day of my exhibition. Feeling really nervous, actually. Not even excited. But my friend from home, literally lifelong bestie, is coming, which is really lovely. So she gets in like an hour, actually. So I need to get ready and go into town and meet her at the train station. Step number 1. Yeah, my exhibition opening is at 6 today. Yeah. I'm feeling the thing that is making us nervous is that, well, I'll show you around, but my idea was to play like a tape or like a CD of my grandma speaking, and I've never listened to this the whole way through, so I don't know if it's a bit ambitious to play that, and I just think it's actually gonna be quite sad. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna shower. I look so weird. I'm gonna like shower. Then you come up. And then you go, there's going to be St. James's thing there, I just haven't got it yet. Be warned. Oh, you can't really see, but in real life you can. And then I've only cried once so far with this on, which is a good sign. There's the fish.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I've got all
Look
my
at all
flowers.
these beautiful flowers she's received.
Yeah.
Because she's a flower. Look at all these people. Say hey, guys.
Hey. Me too.
Hey. Okay, is that good? Is it?
It's good.
Yeah.
No.
Do you like it? Clearly.
Yeah, it's better than the last one.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I think it's actually.
Sour.
Yes. Ooh.
A wise application of effort and creative energy.
I'm gonna do.
Hello. Okay, basically something flippin' awful happened. My hamster died. And like, I've actually just been crying. Oh, it's not that bad. I've literally been crying all day. I was meant to have a really productive day, but no can do because it's sad. But she lived a good life. She was an old lady. This has been my first pet experience, and she was such a little angel, okay? She literally was really cute, okay? I'm like, how the fuck do people live? Okay, so I need to distract myself today. So my goal and my aim is, oh my god, I need to like calm down a little bit. My goal and my aim is to finish a book. I have 4 books currently on the go. I also made this painting to distract myself. It's me. I'm gonna try and finish Pretty Little Liars because I haven't already finished it. I've got this much left, and it's a very easy read, so I feel like I can do that. Then I want to read a good chunk of Men Who Hate Women. I've kind of been slacking. Like, I'm craving to read a fiction book basically, but a good one, because I'm right now just reading shitty ones like this, for example. This is a big book, okay? For what? Why is it so big? But like the font is really big. Also, look at the way that the chapters are. This is like my don't have to use any brain energy book. Look at that. I mean, I'm 22 reading a book like this. But you know what? I'm kind of enthralled. Is that the right word? This is the blurb. You want to pause it? This is the second one in the series. If I want a little bit of art inspo, I've got The Story of Art Without Men. I've had this book literally since it was published, but I've like flicked through it, but I want to properly like actually read it back to back. So I'm this much of the way through, kind of just past halfway, like between these books. And I'm gonna bird watch because I have my binoculars. Right here. Oh, it's kind of hard to bird watch with sunglasses on. But yeah, she was the best. And I'm really sad. So she just was so cute, and she was so kind, and she was so friendly. Okay, I need to go because I'm crying really bad. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna go and sit in the garden. I've got this hot pink blanket and also Jimmy Mumps to rest my head on. Also, isn't this crazy? When me and Jill go to America, we're staying in LA for a bit and we're booked an Airbnb. We're like, oh, we don't want to stay like in the like center of LA. Like, we want to be like kind of somewhere quiet, which is close to LA. Anyway, we're still in LA, but we're staying in an Airbnb in what's it called? Laurel Canyon. Yeah. And then this is all like unthingied, like unplanned. We booked it, and then I was like looking around on Google Maps, and I was like, holy shit, we're at the top of the hill. Jim Morrison's house, Love Street house, is at the bottom of the hill. It's a 2-minute walk. So I can't wait for that. There's some good news. Me and Jimmy Bumps. Anyway, I'm gonna read, birdwatch, all that. Maybe I'll do another painting and cry, and that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, yes. See you on the other side. I just got back from town. Basically, what happened was that I needed to give my book back to the library and swap it for a new book, but then I went into Waterstones on the way and I got a little distracted. Anyway, I gave back If Beale Street Could Talk. Really good. I think I gave that one 4 stars. And then I was gonna get Paul Takes the Form of a Mortal Girl, but it was on loan, so I got Hot Milk by Deborah Levy, which I've always wanted to read this, and I feel like it's good summer, even though it's literally like not summer. Well, it is, but it doesn't feel like it. Also, why is my hair like this? It's like a bouffant. What's that about? But yeah, I'm excited to read that. But then basically I've just been paid, and also I got my results today. I got a distinction, by the way. I got a distinction. So I was like, I'm gonna go feral. Actually, I'm gonna go fucking feral. So I got quite a lot of books. The first book that I got was, well, these two I've wanted for so long, to finish my collection for these authors. Well, kind of. I got Eileen by Atessa Moshfegh. This is the only book that I've not read, I think. I think there's a first debut, like, short stories. Some man, McGlue. I've not read that. But then after this and McGlue, I've read all of her books, so yeah. But this is more of like a winter vibe, so I'm gonna save it for winter. But I just was like, I need to bite the bullet, and then this can sit next to all of her books. Yay! Then also I want to read all of Melissa Broder's books. I've read Hot Milk. The Pisces, I don't know if I like it because she like goes out with a merman, and like I know it's meant to be like weird and like body like bleh, which is the things that I like, but I don't know. I think I might borrow that or buy it second hand in case I don't like it. I'm not sure. Yippee! It's little Bobo. Oh, that's not comfy. Anyway, yeah, I got Death Valley. I'm so excited to read this one because it's set in California. Basically, it's set in California in the desert, and I think she goes to the desert to like research for a book that she's writing, like the main character. And then she kind of just goes a little bit too lally, and then she's in the desert, the Californian desert, and then she sees a cactus that is like not native to California, and she's like, what the fuck? And then she climbs inside, and then apparently it's really weird. So yeah, but I'm gonna read this when I'm in California, because it's like hot. I think it's like, you know, it's the California desert. I'm gonna be in California and it's gonna be hot, bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna save that for holiday. Then it's starting to rain. No, it's not. Is it? I don't know. Then the woman was like, oh my god, she was like, you're gonna love this new release if you love those kind of books, especially Atessa Moshfegh. I feel like I said that with a lisp. Sorry, I shouldn't do it. Atessa Moshfegh. Anyway, it was shortlisted for the Booker Prize, and it's called The Safe Keep. I've actually looked at this on Goodreads quite a few times, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. And it's basically, this woman lives in like Norway, and I think she lives in like this Norwegian countryside house just after World War II. And then her brother, I think her 2 brothers and one of his girlfriends, not one of his girlfriends, her brother's girlfriend comes to stay, and I think she goes insane. I don't know. In the sweltering heat, I can't read out loud. In the sweltering heat of summer, Isabel's desperate need for control reaches boiling point. What happens between the 2 women leads to a revelation that threatens to unravel all she has ever known. Yes! So, and this is brand new. And this is also her debut. This is her debut, and I love the inside. So I'm excited to read that. Then, because this is the book of the month in Waterstones, so like, I'll go upstairs and you get a free drink, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I go upstairs, and then I'm like, OMG, I'm actually gonna go upstairs one more floor after I had my little drink and look at like all the fantasy books, because I love book talk. And like, you know, like when people are reading like I don't know, the Zodiac Academy, and like they're kind of like bad, but I'm obsessed with watching people read them. It like scratches something in my brain. Anyway, so I went into that part of Waterstones, the upstairs part, and I got three books, but this one was in the sci-fi section, and I've actually wanted to read this for a really long time. I Who Have Never Known Men, which is about all these women, I think it's like 40 women live in an underground bunker, and they've never been outside or anything, and like men patrol it, and then I think the siren goes off, and then all the men just abandon like their posts outside this dungeony bunker thing, and then the women are left and they're like so yeah, and I don't know. Oh, these women have no memory of how they got there, no notion of time, only vague recollections of their lives before. Like dystopian feministy, maybe. Who knows? I don't know yet because I've not even read it, but that's my assumption. Then, this book I've actually wanted to be reading. Wanted to read for ages as well. I didn't realise how big it was. But it is Babel. And I think after reading The Secret History, which I literally read every November, I don't know why it has to be November, but it just has to, either has to be November or January that I read that book. Anyway, this is kind of apparently like a similar vibe, like they're in Oxford, and Babel is like the language part of it or something, and then but then there's like these things, I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna read this though like in the autumn. So I have like my summer books, which are at the top, because The Safekeep is also set in summer. So I think I'm gonna read, well, Hot Milk first because it's from the library, then I'm gonna read this, then I'm gonna probably read, oh, I really want to read, I really want to read this now. No, then I actually have other books from the library that I still need to read. I need to read Laughter in the Dark by Nabokov, and then give that back. So yeah, anyway, I got this. Guys, I kind of went crazy. Then this is the next bit that I did go crazy, because this was the most expensive. Basically, everyone talk about Fourth Wing. I don't really know what it's about, but when I type in reading ambience on YouTube, Fourth Wing always comes up as the first one, and it's like, you're at Fourth Wing watching dragons and it's raining, something like that. And I'm like, what's that about? So I got it. And you know what? I never really read like fantasy or anything like that, but I think I read, I wanted a book that was like the Magic Faraway Tree, but I did not have that. You know, I wanted like something cozy, and then my friend Becky reads loads of like fantasy and that kind of book, and she gave us Caraval, and I was obsessed. So it's kind of led me down a wormhole. Ow. But I don't know why I got it in the hardback. That's kind of insane from me. But I did get it in the hardback because I just thought it felt more fun. And I don't really have any hardback books, and like, I was in the mood for it. Oh, kaboom! Look at that. And I think this, but why does it say it's sexy? Graduate or die. Literally, that's how I felt. But now I've graduated. I'm not actually graduated. Anyway, guys, this was £22. And like, I don't even know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know if it's gonna be really shit. Oops. But who the flip knows? Anyway, Fourth Wing, I just love how big this is. Like, I'm like, yeah, you know. Anyway, Fourth Wing, what's it about? So they're at a war college. Welcome to the brutal and elite world of Basgaith War College. 20-year-old Violet Sorrengale was supposed to enter the Scribe Quadrant, living a quiet life among books and history. Now the commanding general, her tough as talent. What? I can't read out loud. I just can't. Anyway, I think she wants to be part of like the right a bit in the college, and then she has to be in the dragon part of the college, of the university, and then she has to fight dragons, I think. Everyone at Bagsgaith, I don't know how you say that, sorry if there's any fantasy fans, has an agenda, so sleep with one eye open, because once you enter there's only 2 ways out: graduate or die. I think I'm gonna eat this up, literally. Like, I really do. These kind of books are really my guilty pleasures. Like, they are. Like, I'm like, yeah, I get Nabokov from the library, but sorry, that was kind of bleh. But I think my heart really lies in these kind of books. Anyway, I really need to tidy. My job today is to do cleaning. And also I need to like get a job. Maybe like it's fine, like I don't need to have my life sorted out right now. I've literally just, my aim today should just be to clean, because I've literally just got my results, so I should just clean and read and reward myself for all my hard work.